Today I'm taking a look at an action camera. This is a 4K action camera, and it's not a GoPro killer, but you're looking at less than $100 for this. Comes with a pretty large assortment of different mounts, whether you want a sort of an open skeleton type mount, at least that's what I call it, with a clip on it. You have your waterproof housing, which has all the buttons accessible on the camera through the housing. It does come with an additional back, depending on you want open or closed, a little bit more volume available, changes the waterproof aspect of it. You've got straps to lock this into like a helmet of some sort if you wanted to, bicycle mount as an example. And then of course different plates and adapters and things, retention mechanism as far as the wires and all to help keep things from being lost, cleaning cloth. You have a user manual, and the remote's nice because you have snapshot and record options. This will go up to 4K, 30 frames per second, 16 megapixel, and it has an indicator light on the top. There are two small indicators on the back, obviously not lit up right now. A small screen, it's not touch screen, but a small screen, but fairly easy to see. You have video output in case you want to hook this up to something, your charging port, your micro SD card on one side, as well as your microphone. And then on the opposite, excuse me, on the opposite side, you have the speaker and you have your navigational buttons. On the front is your mode and power button, your lens, of course, the indicator light on the top that I mentioned, and your OK or like shutter button, select button, depending upon what you're going for. And on the bottom, of course, is just your battery. I think the holes in the bottom might just be for ventilation because the microphone on one side and the speaker on the other, I'm assuming that's a ventilation. So it does come with a 900 milliamp battery. That's good for about an hour, hour and a half of recording. Takes a couple of hours to charge. So I gave up scuba diving a long time ago. I'm not going to be able to test this in that capacity, but I have another idea, something I need to do anyway. So I'm going to do some water testing in that regard. If you want to take pictures with this, you have a 16 megapixel at the highest. You can also, of course, choose lower. There's slow motion, 720, 120 frames per second. There's a driving mode. So there's some different features available. It boots up and it shuts down very quickly, so that's very nice. What I'd like to also do is I'd like to show you as best I can, and hope that the camera can pick it up well, the actual menu and some of the navigation, just so you can see how simple it is to use. And then I would like to present you with a couple of photos taken with the camera and a little bit of video taken with the camera as well. And in addition to that, I want to kind of show you a comparison between a well-lit room like we're in right now and when this room becomes dark. And I'd like to say that I'm going to mute the audio on that portion of the video just because I want you to see the picture, and that's all. But I'm going to say now, in relation to that portion of the video, that you'll see how dark and how incapable cameras like this one and many others like this are when it comes to low light. So if you intend to use this in low light, it's not going to be something you want to do. It's not going to work for you. It's not as dark as it's going to appear to the eye. So in the room I can still see quite well in comparison to what it's going to look like on camera. So that pretty much gives you a little bit of a rundown on the overall, with the user manual and the different accessories to some degree. The box, of course, here. I think we should jump into taking a look at some of the other footage from the camera here in a moment, but let me show you the actual menu really quick first, and then we'll jump into the other portions. And at any time, or at the end of the video, hopefully, you decide you want to know more about it, find out more about the accessories, or read other reviews, you can check the link to Amazon below the video and find out more information. Thank you.